Hello there and welcome. Hope you're doing well today. Today is the end of day 8 of the 75 hard. I don't know, would you call it a fitness challenge or like a discipline challenge? I don't know what they actually label it. All I know is label it as a the 75 hard. I don't know if they even have challenge at the end. I just put the challenge word at the end. So it's the 8th day. Um Much better than yesterday. Yesterday, for some odd reason, I was so tired. I was fatigued. Funny thing about it was I actually got more sleep, and today I got less sleep, but I'm not near as tired. I'm kind of like the best way I can explain it is like if you just have a constant, steady energy like level, like you're not like peaking, you're not like diving down. It's not like you've had a like a bucket of coffee and you're just going crazy, right? Like it's more like just a good slow drip of energy. Few things I'm trying to do differently to kind of manage this 75 hard challenge is so last yesterday I was trying to see if I can like read throughout the day, and I never ended up. I only read a few pages, and then I ended up reading all the pages near the end of the day, which was not fun. I talked about that yesterday. I was like, that wasn't fun at all. It was terrible. It was awful. It was absolutely awful, fellas. But so what I did differently today was I decided that I'm going to read a little bit or do most of my reading while I eat. I think while you're kind of like immobile, right? Like you're just well, what are you gonna do? You're gonna eat and you're just gonna when you're eating, you're just kind of like you're just eating. You're not really doing anything. Sometimes when you eat nowadays, you're like people watch videos. That's what I typically do is I watch stupid videos. But like I figured maybe what I could do this time is read while I eat. And if you've been watching these previous videos, um, I've been finding that I've been only able to do one meal a day with this 75 hard thing, simply because it's like my time's so flexed that I have to like just eat a bunch of food in one sitting. And like I talk about like a bunch of food. Like let's see what I had. I had a pound of beef, ground beef, cooked it up, organic, and some rice. And then I had a giant package of vegetable like vegetable medley. Put that with the beef. Had some leftover bacon. Just like I was like, this is gonna go bad if I don't eat this bacon. Like it was already cooked and everything. So I was like, well, just throw that in there. Don't really like bacon. It wasn't my bacon. Let's put it that way. And I was like, well, I'll just put it in there, and it's not gonna really make the to taste the burger taste. It's not going to make the burger taste any better, but got to do it. And then I had an apple and a half, and like I think were the raspberries, like a half a package of raspberries. So I had a big, just one shot dinner, and it took me a long while to eat it. So like I was able to finish reading my 10 pages in no time. So I was like just shoveling food in my mouth, reading books, shoveling food, reading books. But yesterday, I think the reason why I was kind of tired is not. I think I was tired because I had too much sleep. You ever get that? You ever have too much sleep? Well, I had too much sleep. I slept in, and it was glorious at the time. It was super awesome. It was the awesomest. It was great. I can't disagree. I cannot lie. That was amazing to sleep in. And I slept in, and then later on I felt sleepy. I think reason why I kind of felt drowsy at the end of the day is what I ate was a little bit carb heavy. So I had a lot of like toast. I had eggs and toast. Lots of toast. I mean, it's all so much toast. It was a ridiculous amount of toast. Like if you went to it's like Ron Swanson going to that breakfast place. He's like, yes, uh, um, I like to have this, and I'd like to have all your bacon. And when I say all, I don't mean a lot of bacon. I mean all the bacon that you have. You know, it was like so much. It was so much bread. I had like a, I think I had a half loaf of bread of toast. I guess I was really carb hungry, you know. But today is great, man. My tempo is much better. I think because I had a less carb heavy or less complex carb heavy diet, my energy levels didn't like skyrocket and then dive down because of the sugar, the glucose drop, right? Um, so that was good. So I would say that if you're doing the 75 hard thing, um, figure out ways that work for you, you know, kind of tweak it a little bit. Kind of work with it. Sometimes, like for me, like I think the only way it's working for me right now is I can only eat one meal a day, which is it's almost like I'm fasting. Well, I am fasting for like 24 hours. My gosh, it's like near right around 2 o'clock. I'm like, my stomach's going. Does that sound like a stomach that's grumbling? I can't really maybe wait. We're gonna make my stomach growl. I'm gonna use this little thing. I'm gonna try this. Does it sound like wait. Does 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 that sound like a stomach grumbling? I don't know. It kind of sounded like that, but like around 2 o'clock or 2 or 3 o'clock, I'm like, man, I got to eat something. I mean, I don't have to, but I would really like to eat something, so I try to make it a point to eat around 2 or 3, and that's pretty rough, man. Doing a 24-hour fast before you eat, you know. So that's gonna like I can already tell you that it's probably going to escalate the weight loss, not intentionally. I'm not doing that on purpose. I'm not doing that on purpose. I like to have breakfast, I like to have lunch and dinner. It's just like right now, it's 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 too chaotic to do that, unfortunately. And it's going I can foresee that that's going to be like the trend for 75 days. Like I might have two meals, like sometimes I'll have something in the evening, like farther in the evening, so I might eat like two meals. I'll have like instead of eating one meal, I'll eat two meals, like have one meal and then maybe 4 or 5 hours later have one other mealy mealy, one other meal, right? So I would say just tweak it so that it works for you, you know? And it just takes time. It really to me, discipline is it's not like going like intense, pedal to the metal, you know, intensity, right? It's more like structuring your day properly or like building up habits that allow you to do this. Um, so I've read a lot of books and I try to apply a lot of these methodologies. So right now I'm listening to Tiny Habits, and then another book I've listened to in the past was Atomic Habits, and um and maybe there's another book called The Power Habit. I don't know, but like it's 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 all about creating situations or setting yourself up so that these tasks for the 75 hard are more digestible. Um, you know, so like how can you do this so that it works for you? And that's you have to figure that out for yourself. Like, you know, I think for some people, doing the simplest tasks, like taking a photo of yourself and reading, can be knocked out in the morning. There was a person that talked about how they read in the morning. Um, I'm trying to find a way that I can read where the time that I'm there is kind of blocked in. You know, you, here's a funny story. Like that, I had a roommate, and he had a bunch of books in the bathroom, and he would read in the bathroom because what else are you gonna do? So sometimes I'll do that, but I'm thinking like maybe while I'm eating, I'll be able to do the reading part. I think that's a little bit more of like stacking two activities into one. I think that's a little bit more efficient with my time as opposed to blocking out time specifically to read. I would like to do that, but I don't think right now is the best way. So I think maybe I'm gonna have to like stack the habit of eating and reading at the same time to get those out of the way. Um, so that might be something that you might do. Like maybe if you had the time to eat 3 meals, you know, you'll be like eat like read like 3 to 4 pages per meal. Boom, you're done. Easy peasy, man. You don't need to like sweat it, you know? Um, so that's what I'm doing. Another thing that I'm kind of doing is like when I'm working out, in order for me to really drink the amount of water that I need to drink, is I'm just guzzling water during my workouts. Just chugging it, you know? Uh I'm drinking like 1/4 of a gallon of water per workout. So like by the time I'm done with my two workouts, I've already drank a half a gallon of water. And so like that really helps. Another little trick is like if you're doing this at a gym, oh my gosh, if you're doing this at a gym that has a sauna, oh man, if I had a sauna, I would go to a sauna and like have a gallon of water and just drink a gallon of water while I'm like after my 45-minute workout, I'd go to there and drink a gallon of water because you probably your body would be spitting it out just like it would just your body would recognize this giant influx of fluid and it just starts circulating through your body. And once you are in a sauna environment, you'll be able to you can drink a lot of water. So one of the tricks I do right now, I don't think I'll be able to do this many times in the future, like um, taking a really hot bath and just guzzling water there. Like a really hot bath, like you're like sweating, right? So that's just like me a way that I'm kind of nerfing the system so I can actually be thirsty enough to chug water because I'm not if I'm not, like, doing really arduous activities, I'm not thirsty, like, I'm not thirsty at all. I'm a weird dude, like, I have to really force myself to drink the water, and there has to be a reason for it, so, like, put myself in situations where I'm like, "I would drink some water to get this out of the way." So it's like another way of, like, combining activities so that you still are successful with the 75 hard method. So if you aren't familiar with it, you for 75 days you have no alcohol. You drink 1 gallon of water daily. You read 10 pages a day, nonfiction, informative stuff that's going to better you or self improvement type books. Um, Take a daily progress picture and two 45-minute workouts. So that's it. Really, it's all down to scheduling and figuring out how you can implement it in your daily schedule. You know, of course, there's gonna be days where you're gonna have to work out. It's not gonna be very conducive. I had a few of those already where I had to work out at like 11 o'clock at night. I'm like, this is not fun, or 10 o'clock at night. It's something I don't want to do, you know. But it's something that builds character, and I think everyone who's looking for a challenge, and who this is not an easy thing to do, everyone. I'm painting it like it's super easy, but I've had a lot of practice of just doing things for long periods of time. It's not unfamiliar for me to work out every day. It's not unfamiliar for me to do heavy workouts and exercise a lot. Um, you know, it's not foreign territory for me to drink a gallon of water, but I like to force it upon myself is new. Like to do it every day is new. Like I made it a habit for a while, but now I think this is gonna be something that's gonna probably stick. I think what's gonna happen when I'm done with this, I'm gonna be so conditioned that once I know for a fact that once I'm done with the 75 hard, I am going to dial it back to one workout a day, one workout instead of two. Um, and then maybe take a break, and then might jump back into it. I don't know. I think the 75 hard is probably good. It's going to be really good for like shedding weight, but like muscle building, it's going to be kind of hard because the unless the workouts are just strictly unless you do the workouts that are strictly muscle building, it's going to be really hard to gain mass on this because for me specifically, I'm going to be doing one meal a day and fasting for a long period of time, and that's just going to be very difficult to like gain weight, especially because I'm not able to eat the amount that you would need to eat to actually like to really put on the pounds. Um, it's just like you're telling your body to do two different things, like lose weight and gain muscle. Lose an extreme amount, like an exceptionally large amount of weight in kind of a short period of time, actually, and build muscle simultaneously. It can be done, but it's gonna be really slow. Um, Anyways, that's my 2 cents for today. It's day 8, and tomorrow's gonna be day 9, and hopefully it'll be as good as this one. Anyways, thank you. Hey, thank you so much, and don't forget to subscribe, comment, and like. Cheers, my friends.